We're here to celebrate Colton and TJ and Gavin and David for their accomplishments on and off the field. Before we get started, I'd like to but thank their parents for all that they do for them, the early mornings, the late evenings, driving them to camps and combines, and everything that you've done for them throughout their lives and will continue to do as they move forward into the next chapter of their careers. But just watching these four play seems like forever. I was just talking about how it seems like David's been in high school for 6 years instead of 4. But nonetheless, when you think Ranger football, you think success, you think of just the culture, and annually they're playing for championships and the goal of being a state champion. And, it's because of their leadership and their coaching staff, and that's why they're successful, and for individuals like them. So thank you again for being here. I'd like to introduce David Castro from San Antonio Sports. I'd like to thank WAI and all the affiliates for being here. And so at this time, I'd like to bring up David Castro from SA Sports.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is David Castro. I'm our Director of Events of San Antonio Sports, and I'm happy to be here on behalf of NBC and the All-American Bowl, which San Antonio Sports has had a long-lasting relationship with over the years. Welcome to today's jersey presentation as we celebrate Colton Thomason's selection to the most elite high school sporting event in the country, the All-American Bowl on NBC. As NBC Sports-owned property, the All-American Bowl is a part of the marquee lineup of elite events. This includes the Olympics, the Premier League, and the #1 primetime show since 2011, NFL Sunday Night Football. The All-American Bowl has well established itself as the nation's premier high school all-star football game. 533 NFL draft picks, 193 Pro Bowl selections, 86 Super Bowl champions, and 16 Heisman Trophy finalists have played their final game of their high school career wearing an All-American jersey. NFL stars such as Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Ramsey, Ezekiel Elliott, and college standouts Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud all kicked off their playing careers on this stage. Each year, more than 20,000 people watch from the stands inside the Alamodome right here in San Antonio, and millions tune in live on the broadcasts on NBC and Peacock, making the All-American Bowl the highest-rated all-star high school sporting event on television. For many, playing in the All-American Bowl is the first step to becoming a household name. For more than 1 million high school football players across the country, only the 100 of the best, like Colton, receive an invitation to play in the nation's most elite high school sporting event. For Colton Thomason, it all starts here, and we are extremely excited to be here at Smithson Valley and welcome Colton to the All-American Bowl family. Today, we will also be celebrating David DeHoyce, TJ Hunt Jr., and Gavin Woods' selection to the San Antonio Sports All-Star Football Game presented by HEB. Before we present their jerseys, we'd like to acknowledge a few individuals who have had an important role in making the event a reality. Principal Michael Wall, Athletic Director Brian Martinez, and Athletic Coordinator Marsha Hammond, Head Coach Larry Hill, and the parents and guardians of our players, Jason and Ashley Thomason, Edward and Betty DeHoyce, Timothy and Tomika Hunt, and Heath and Denise Woods. None of this would be possible without the leadership of Coach Larry Hill, who has led the program since 1993 and was the head coach for the East team in our 2018 game. Coach Hill also played in the All-Star game in 1979, representing East Central High School. Congratulations on your terrific season as you all finish the season tomorrow night against Seguin. We wish you and your team the best of luck as you all prepare for the postseason and a run towards the UIL state championship. Coach Hill, NBC Sports, the All-American Bowl, and San Antonio Sports would like to thank you for your leadership for this team and your role of developing the success of Colton, David, Timothy, and Gavin. Everyone, please welcome Coach Hill.
Thank you, David. That was 79? Could have left that part out. But I know what a thrill it was for me to get to play in the game. It was the first ever, the UIL had just changed the rules to allow such games, and to be selected and play and interact with those guys for a week, guys you didn't know, maybe played against, or maybe you didn't know at all, never played against, still has some relationships from that 1 week of playing that lasts till this day. So I know our guys are going to get an opportunity to do that, and we're thrilled for them. We're also thrilled for their teammates. Without the role and the support of their teammates playing alongside of them, and these guys playing alongside of you, that district championship that he just mentioned and those goals that are still out ahead of us wouldn't be possible. And accolades tend to come when teams win. And you say, well, you got to have talent to win, and you got to win to have accolades. I don't know, to how all that works, but it is a tribute to the guys that play with them, and but we're proud of you. And not only these 4 young men, excellent choices to play in these games, but they're great young men too. And Andrew Sendejo, who just recently retired from the NFL, played here. He a little phrase that bounces around the league he always used to say when he comes by is, Coach Hill, NFL stands for not for long. And you don't get to play forever, but you got to go be a respected man in your community for the rest of your life. And they could have chosen a number of our players, and I won't get into who gets chosen, who doesn't. I'm not into that, but I'll tell you this: these 4 guys behind me are tomorrow's leaders, and hopefully they play well tomorrow night first. Okay, then we'll worry about some all-star game in January later, but. I'm as proud of them as the kind of people that they are, as well as how well they play and how they represent our program and our other guys, how they represent Smithson Valley High School, and and their parents and the community of Smithson Valley. And extremely proud of that. Want to congratulate you for being selected. Could have chosen a bunch of guys, but couldn't have found 4 better ones than this. So congrats, guys, and thank y'all all for coming out today. Honor.
Thank you, Coach. Well said. At this time, San Antonio Sports would like to congratulate our 3 All-Stars being selected to the San Antonio Sports All-Star Football Game presented by HEB. Gentlemen, stand up and let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. In addition to those 3 gentlemen being selected to our game, we also have one of the best to receive the opportunity to play in the All-American Bowl. The All-Americans are selected for their talent, their skill set, and their work ethic both on and off the field. Throughout his high school career, Colton has demonstrated his commitment to the game of football and has racked up some impressive stats. Colton will continue his football career at Texas A&M next fall. Colton, on behalf of NBC Sports, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 All-American Bowl.
Thank you, and I want to start off by thanking God and the opportunity He's blessed me with. I want to thank my parents, my mom, Ashley, and my dad, Jason. Without them being able to take me around the country and help devote lots of blood, sweat, and tears and hours into the craft that I love, I don't think I'd be here today. I want to thank Smithson Valley, Mr. Wall, and the best community around. Thank you all for coming out and supporting me and supporting the Rangers and everything we do. I want to thank my teammates. They say in the Bible, Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron, such as one man sharpens another. We have the best defense in the state, and being able to go against them every week has truly helped me become a better player and a better teammate. I'd like to thank our coaches. We can't have a good defense without a good scheme, and we can't have a great offense without a good scheme. So they've definitely put in the best scheme for us to be the best team that we can be and go clinch district and eventually go win us a state championship. And I'd like to thank the All-American Selection Committee. It was always a dream of mine to become an All-American. So now getting to finish my high school career in the best stadium in the world with the best community in the world, it means everything to me. Thank y'all.
Thank you and congrats, Colton. Everyone, be sure to follow the rest of the All-American Bowl's Road to the Dome on NBCSports.com and on social media at AAB on NBC, as it makes its way down to the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk and inside the Alamodome in January. Come to the Alamodome on Saturday, January 7th to cheer on Colton as he represents Smithson Valley High School on national television at the 2023 All-American Bowl live on NBC and Peacock. And also, David, TJ, and Gavin as they represent the Rangers in the San Antonio Sports All-Star Football Game live on CW35. Tickets are now on sale at the Alamodome box office and on Ticketmaster. It's one ticket for 2 games and a lot of great football. We hope to see you all there. Rangers, one more time, please help us congratulate your All-Stars, David, Timothy, and Gavin, and All-American Colton Thomason.
It means everything to me, you know. It was always a dream of mine to go and play in the All-American Bowl, so getting to finish up my high school career with the best community in the world behind my back in my hometown, it's a lot. I went to most of the games every year since I was like 7, 8 years old. So it's really cool to finally get to be a part of it.
It means that like all my work paid off from like all the texts we did, all the hard work I put in. It means it all paid off. I'm just happy. Yeah.
It means a lot. It's a great pleasure. It's just a work ethic and something that we can all like look forward to.
It means so much, just being able to represent my community and this school and everything that I've ever worked for in 17 years, and I'm so excited and ready to get to work.